Hey everyone, Artysan here and welcome for a new video. I hope you enjoyed the title of this video. It's technically not true, but I did leave the DragonShire, so I wanted to unpack these situations into this video so at least it's clear for everyone, and I can explain also the different reasons why I decided to leave the DragonShires and to join their direct opponents, MAD. So we're going to cover that into this video, so let's get started. So as usual, if you want to join the community, I have my Discord link on the description below. I'm growing the community to be able to make sure that we can grow around GVG, but also other type of contents. The community starts to be strong and active, but more members is always the best. So if you want to join, you can find the link below. So today's video, we're going to cover my decisions of leaving DragonShires and going to MAD. So I have 5 reasons that I joined MAD, and I'm going to kind of break it down into the video today. Before we do that, I wanted to give a huge thank you to a lot of members from the DragonShires. I left mostly with a really good relationship with most of them, so I wanted to thank a few members first because they were the people that were super key for me to come back into the game and falling in love with GVG. My content is mostly GVG on my channel, as you all know, and when I came back to the game, it was almost a year ago. I was really not excited about GVG, but by meeting these people that I'm going to list in a few seconds, I really started to enjoy again GVG and make that my core topic on my channel that I'm going to expand, but it's still the core of my channel. So I want to give a special shout out to AirMax. So thank you AirMax for all the work, all the support, all the learning, teaching that you gave me in the past 9 to 10 months. I will give a huge shout out to Maza, aka Batman. I have also a few other names: Phil, Oliveira, Bixie, Ron, and Alexandros. Even if we fought all the time with Alexandros, I think that's my top key players that are really deserve a huge thank you because they teach me so much, and I'm still not great in GVD. I'm doing my part of the work, but they have been teaching me so much on that. So I hope to continue to learn and get better in the future. I also wanted to give a huge thank you to a lot of friends that I consider friends: Vis, Demonix, Bakis, Leopork, Crane, Shadi, Wombo. You have been super supportive, a lot of chat in private, a lot of sharing, a lot of just momentum that made me really home in the DragonShires. And also the DragonShires, it's the beauty of that is that it's a big family, it's a big cluster. So we also have a lot of contact with a lot of other players. So it has been really, really nice to be able to play with so many talented players from the top guilds until lower like platinum, etc, etc. Also, it gave me the opportunity of having my second account still in the Loft LOP. Arty, my second account, is going to stay there, so I'm going to play my 2 accounts still, even if I join my MAD with my main account. So yeah, that's the little shout out and thank you that I want to give before I start the video. So why did I left DragonShire to join MAD? So it's for 5 reasons. The first one is curiosity. So I'm someone that really loves to learn, and it's in game, but it's also on my personal life and my work as well. I really love to learn new things. So when I moved to the DragonShires, I learned everything that I know in GVG, and how you organize a top guild, how you coordinate the attack, how you gear your champions, how you all of that. The thing is that MAD is still the top guild for reasons. They have different ways of doing it, and I know that a lot of debates could probably come out of this video, but that's not my point here. I really want to understand how MAD are playing GVG. Yes, they have super crazy big accounts, but it's not only that. I've been with them for 3 days, and I can see that they have a really specific organizations, coordinations, sharing, testing. They really play a lot differently than the DragonShires, and it's where I want to learn, and it's why I wanted to move there, so I can get kind of a learning and extend my knowledge of GVG. Hopefully I will be able to continue to create new guides, and I will change entirely the format of my videos moving forward. I'm probably going to take 1 or 2 a week instead of 4, covering the attack and stuff like that. But I have a lot of other ideas about GVG, like different formats around GVG that I'm going to cover every week. So more to come on that one. But I think MAD is going to allow me to be able to create this guide and also get new knowledge and new drive, I would say, to create videos. The second one is the participation and collaborations in MAD. So one of the things that liked in DragonShire, for me at least, because it worked really well, but my lack of things in DragonShire is that the voice chat is mostly empty all the time. I have been trying to bring that momentum in the DragonShire, but it never really worked. And the people that were doing a lot of voice chats were not present in the last few months because of studies, work, etc., etc. So it has been kind of difficult to create this kind of collaborations and like really testing and sharing and stuff like that. I'm used to go to the voice chat of the Paladin, that is the French guild, and it's beautiful to be there because they test, they share, they chat, like it's really a big collaboration. And I know that at MAD it's exactly the same thing. There will be 15 of them into a voice chat to be able to cook technique and attack and stuff like that. So I also wanted to kind of like experience these collaborations at the top level into a voice chat. So that's one of the points that I decided to join MAD. For the third one is also time constraints. So I have a lot of time constraints. My job right now is taking me a lot of time. I'm probably working more than 12 hours a day in my main job, and the few hours that I have in the night, it's really challenging to only focus on GVG because I cannot create content. So the DragonShire, like to be able to compete against MAD, you need a lot of coordinations. Like Air Max has been doing a beautiful job. We start to see other players taking over the collaborations, but still Air Max has been the link between everyone to be able to coordinate, because at that level, especially when you try to go against MAD, you need to have 0 defeats. Like every defeat you get is going to ruin probably the full 48 hours during the seasons. And it's why the gauntlet is a lot different, because it's only 20 hours and it's way easier to be able to get through it, and a lot potential of mistake because you don't have the code sharing and stuff like that. But to be able to compete against a guild like MAD, you really need to be perfect on every attack. You don't need to rush, you need to practice like 10 times, 20, 30 times. So it has been really a lot of work to be able to compete and to be able to coordinate all of that. I was vice leader in DragonShire, so I was also trying to help a lot more. But it was just too much for me, time constraint wise, and I needed more flexibility so I can like start to play with MAD, and it will be a little bit easier to do my attack whenever I want, instead of like waiting at the end or like trying to coordinate at the end. Again, I was not the one doing most of the work in DragonShires. I was probably on the top 10 players doing my work, or maybe top 5, but Air Max and other players were doing a lot more on that. So by being in MAD, I think it's going to help me a little bit with the flexibility of my life. The fourth one is new content coverage. So I have some ideas, and I did align with some of the MAD players. So I will not share what I'm going to do as video and content, but I have a lot of new ideas that is going to be possible with some of the MAD players. So I'm really excited about that. It's going to kind of help me kind of like broaden, I would say, my range of content, and hopefully you are going to enjoy that. But that's one of the reasons that I decided to move with MAD as well. And the fifth one, to be honest, is not really a reason. It's just that I needed a change. My life is super, like it's work, and content creations in the night. And I just wanted to kind of mix up things. So having a change and leaving the DragonShire to like experiment a new guild, a new Discord, a new type of players, a new mechanic in GVG, like organization in GVG, might help me to kind of like retaste the love in the game, because it has been a few weeks that I start to be a little bit like slowed down on the game due to a lot of different reasons. But it has been a lot to tackle, so I wanted to kind of like get a little change in my like day-to-day in the game, and hopefully starting to get a lot more content and a lot more energy on some of the videos, and also different kind of like template that I'm currently working on. So I'm really excited about that, to be honest. And yeah, it's kind of it. So it's not like I didn't try it out. I've been announcing it like 2 weeks ago. I've been working with Fairmax and other VC leader to be able to do the transition properly. I'm still in their cluster with the Discord, with my second account. So I didn't left in bad term. With some people, I think they didn't really enjoy my move, but that's how it is. But I think I try to like do my best to like be still a really great players, loyal players that I've been doing a lot for the DragonShire as well. The DragonShire are probably going to also evolve a lot, because this season has been a little bit rough, as you saw. Seasons has been really difficult. Gauntlet we won, so that was really good, a really good like momentum for the guild. But I think some of the collaborations and organization is going to change on the DragonShire for the best. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I will be always supporting of them because I really love them. And yes, we'll see how it goes with Mad, but I hope you are going to enjoy my new video with Mad. And yeah, I will try to start to share a little bit more about my journey with them and how it's evolving. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and feel free to tell me what you think in the comment below. I hope we are going to respect each other on everything, like between the two guilds and other guilds around. I hope we are going to have a nice debate. If you have any questions or anything, you can reach out on the trim below. And if you enjoy my content and want to continue to support my channel, feel free to like and subscribe. And yes, see you soon. Bye bye.